Good morning, children. In today's session, I'm going to take class for 7th standard science, unit 4 atomic structure. So in the previous class, we saw about the atomic number, and now we are going to see the mass number, children. So mass number is otherwise called as the atomic mass. Mass number, that is A, or atomic mass. So in the previous class, we learned about the atomic number. Now we are going to learn about the mass. Now we have seen that the mass of an atom is concentrated in the nucleus. So mass of an atom is in the nucleus. Now from this we get the mass number. So mass number A, I told, it is equal to the number of protons. So number of protons is P, and the number of neutrons, what did I say, children? Yes, N in the nucleus. So mass number A, number of protons P, and the number of neutrons N in the nucleus. That is atomic mass equal to number of protons plus number of neutrons. Okay, children? So do you understand this? So mass number or atomic mass equal to number of protons plus number of neutrons. That is A is equal to P plus N. Okay, A is equal to P plus N. That is A is nothing but the atomic mass, P is number of protons, and N is the number of neutrons. So some of the examples given here, children. Lithium atom contains, that is lithium atom. This is lithium atom contains how many protons, children? 3 and 4 neutrons, that is 3 plus 4. So what is atomic mass? Atomic mass is 7. That is atomic number, atomic mass is 7. So for the lithium atom, protons is 3 and neutrons is 4. So 3 plus 4 will give you atomic mass is 7. And in sodium atom, there are how many protons? 11. And how many neutrons are there? 12. So it's equal to 23 atomic mass. Did you understand this, children? Now, while writing the symbol of an element, its atomic number and mass number are also written. So atomic number as well as the mass number should also be written. For example, the symbol of hydrogen, carbon and oxygen is written as hydrogen, carbon and oxygen. That is atomic number and mass number is written. That is 1H1. That is hydrogen. Then for carbon 6C12, and for oxygen 8O16. Okay, children. This is the mass number and the atomic number for the hydrogen, carbon and oxygen. So all the elements in the periodic table are given below here. See the symbols of elements there. So the symbols of elements are given in the tabular column there. That is element, then symbol and number of protons, electrons and neutrons. Okay, children? See here. So for first they have given carbon. So what is the symbol for carbon I gave there? This 6C12, that is 6 protons, that is 12, that is 6 electron and 6 neutron. So combined called the 12. Okay, 6 protons, 6 and 6, that is 12. 6 electron and 6 neutrons. And the next what they have given? Beryllium. For that, symbol is 4Be9. So how will you write this? So 4 is protons. And 9, how will you divide? That is 4 electrons and 5 neutrons. That is 9. 4 electrons and 5 neutrons. Next you will write nitrogen. So we'll go to nitrogen, that is 7N14. So what will be the 7? 7 protons. Yes, 7 protons, 7 electrons and 7 neutron. Okay, children, so 7 protons. So 14 is there. So 7 electrons, 7 neutrons. So 7 and 7, 14. Then boron, that is 5b11, that is 5 is proton. So 5e6n, that is electron neutron. 5 and 6 gives you 11. Okay, children. So carbon, beryllium, nitrogen and boron. Carbon is 6c12, that is 6 protons, 6 electrons and 6 neutrons, that is numbers. Then beryllium 4be9, that is 4 protons, 4 electrons and 5 neutrons. Nitrogen 7n14, that is 7 protons, 7 electrons, 7 neutrons. Then boron 5 protons, 5 electrons and 6 neutrons. Okay, children, these are the symbols of elements. And next is, they are given here isotopes, that is atoms of element can have different number of neutrons, that is isotopes. Now we are going to see the isotopes here. They will have same atomic number but different mass number. Same atomic number but different mass number. For what, children? For the isotopes, right? So these atoms are called isotopes, and the examples are also given there. That is, hydrogen has 3 isotopes. Hydrogen has 3 isotopes. Okay, children, hydrogen has how many isotopes? 3. That is protium 1H1, deuterium 1H2 and tritium 1H3. That is, hydrogen has 3 isotopes. That is, isotopes is what? Same atomic number but different mass number. And next we will go to the isobars. So in the isobars, what happens? It is totally different. That is, atoms that have the same mass number. Same mass number but different atomic number. So it's totally different from the isotopes. Okay, atomic number. Okay, children, same mass number but different atomic numbers, and these are called as the isobars. For example, calcium and argon is given. So what are isotopes, children? That is, that have same atomic number but different mass number. But isobars, it's so different from the isotopes. That is totally opposite. Same mass number but different atomic number. Okay, children. Now see here, down they have given elements and their symbols with their atomic number as well as a mass number. Now see here, children, first hydrogen, symbol is H, atomic number 1, proton 1, neutron 0. That is, proton plus neutron, when you combine, the mass number is 1. Then helium, what is the symbol for helium? He. And what is the atomic number? 2. And the protons 2, neutrons 2. So when you combine 2 plus 2, you get 4 is the mass number. Then aluminium, symbol is Al, atomic number 13, protons 13 and neutrons 14. So 13 plus 14, what is that? 27. So mass number is 27. Then oxygen, what is the symbol of oxygen? O. Then atomic number is 8. Protons and neutrons, that is 8 plus 8, the mass number is 16. Then sodium, symbol is Na, atomic number 11. Protons and neutrons, that is 11 plus 12, when you combine, the mass number is 23. Okay, children. Now, next we will go see the valency. So till here, did you understand, children? So we have finished this. Now we'll go to the valency. So I think you understood isotopes and isobars and the symbols of elements. Now we'll see valency. Now in valency, they are just given when we shake hands with others, that is when we give hands with others, we can either shake hand with one person using one hand. We have only 2 hands. God has given us 2 hands, right? If we shake hand with one person, it's one hand. And we can shake with 2 persons using both the hands. Then, that is, if we have more hands, that our God has given 2 hands only for us. If He has given more hands, we can shake more hands with more persons, right? So, in the same manner, atoms can share either 1 electron or 2 electron, 3, 4 electrons, and some cannot share any electrons. So atoms can share 1 electron or 2 electrons, 3 or 4 electrons, but some does not share any electrons. So this property is called as a valency. Now see here. Now valency is a combining property of an atom. Valency is a combining property of an atom. Okay children. Now it's a measure of how many hydrogen atoms can combine with. For example, oxygen can combine with 2 hydrogen atoms. Oxygen combine with 2 hydrogen atoms, okay, and create water molecules, H2O, that is water molecule. Okay children, do you understand now? That is 1 oxygen and 2 hydrogen atoms, that is you can find that is H2O, which is a water molecule. Now the valency of oxygen here is, valency of oxygen is 2. Okay, then what is the valency of oxygen here? 2. Then in the case of chlorine, so you have seen oxygen now. Now we'll see in the chlorine. So in this chlorine what happens? It combines with 1 hydrogen atom. Okay, so what will you get? That is HCl, 1 hydrogen and 1 chlorine, that is HCl you get. And here the valency of chlorine is 1. Okay children, valency of chlorine is 1. Do you understand this now? Now next, valence methane. We'll go to the methane. So next is methane. In this, 1 carbon atom combines with 4 hydrogen atoms. 4 hydrogen atoms. Okay children, that is for methane, that is 1 carbon atom and 4 hydrogen atoms, that is CH4. So what will be the valency here? So valency is 4. Okay children, what will be the valency? Valency is 4. Now in ammonia, nitrogen combines with 3 hydrogen. So what will be the valency? 3, right? Now atoms of different elements combine with each other to form molecules. What happens? Atoms of different elements, what they combine with each other. So they combine to form a molecules. Now valency determines the number of atoms of an element. The number of atoms that combines with matter atoms or atom of another type. It can combine with the same atom or the atom of another. Now the elements having valency 1, that is valency 1 is called as a monovalent. How do they call? For valency 1, they call as a monovalent. For example, they gave hydrogen and sodium, that is they have the valency 1 and they are called as a monovalent. Okay, now they are given valency 2, they are called as a divalent, that is 2. Okay, valency 2, they are otherwise called as a divalent. And for the example given is oxygen and beryllium. Okay children, oxygen and beryllium. And for valency 3, how do they call? Yes, trivalent. Tri means 3. So that is valency 3 is otherwise called as a trivalent. And for this example they have given nitrogen and aluminium. Okay children, nitrogen and aluminium they have given. So valency 1 is called as a monovalent. Example hydrogen and sodium. And then they have given divalent. For their example oxygen and beryllium. And for the valency 3, trivalent. And for the example is nitrogen and aluminium. Okay children. Now for example, iron combines with oxygen to form 2 types of oxides, namely ferrous oxide. That is for the valency will be 2. And the ferric oxide means the valency is 3. Okay children. So this we will be studying this detail later in the other classes. Now when atoms of different elements combine with each other, so already I said that is when they combine with each element, molecules of compounds are formed. What do they form? Molecules of compounds are formed. Now it is necessary to know the valency of each element. So it is necessary to know the valency. Now valencies of some elements are given in table 4.4. So see at the top, children, elements and the symbols of the atomic number, mass number and valency. So we are going to see this now. So element, then symbol, atomic number, mass number and valency. Okay, children. So in this, so first we'll see the hydrogen. So for hydrogen, what will be the symbol? Yes, H. What will be the atomic number? 1, mass number 1 and the valency 1. And for next is carbon and symbol is C. Then atomic number is 6, mass number is 12 and valency is 4. Then oxygen, that is oxygen O, 8, 16. So what will be the valency? 2. Okay. Then sodium, that is Na, 11, 23. That is 44 means that is 1. Okay. Then calcium, that is Ca, 20, 40. So the valency will be 2. Okay, children, did you understand this? So element hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, sodium and calcium. Hydrogen is helium, H, carbon, C, oxygen, O, sodium, Na and calcium, Ca. And the atomic number is for hydrogen 1, carbon 6, oxygen 8, sodium 11 and calcium 20. Mass number is hydrogen 1, carbon 12, oxygen 16, sodium 23 and calcium 40. So what will be the valency for this? For hydrogen is 1, carbon is 4, oxygen 2, sodium 1 and calcium 2. Did you understand this, student? Next we'll see page number 48, children. So the questions I've asked there. I am used for breathing. Without me, you cannot live. Write my name and symbol. Okay. So here, observe the table given below and answer the following questions they have given. So, I am used for breathing. Without me, you cannot live. Write my name and symbol. That is oxygen and the symbol is O. Okay, children. The next is, it is used in filling the balloons. It is a gas. What is its mass number? Okay. So, it's filled in balloons. So, what do they fill in the balloon? What is that gas? Helium gas. So, what is the mass number? Mass number is 4. Okay, children. Then name the element present in banana. What is its atomic number? So element you can find in banana is potassium. So what they have asked, its atomic number they have asked, that is 19. Okay, children, what is atomic number? 19. Now I am found in crackers. How many protons do I have? So phosphorus is used in crackers, children. So in crackers, what they use? Phosphorus. And what they have asked, they have now how many protons? So number of protons is 15, children. So how many number of protons there in the phosphorus? 15. And the most valuable element, find who am I? Can you say my mass number? So valuable element is carbon. Okay, carbon. And what do we have to find? Mass number. Mass number is 12. Okay, children, do you understand this? This is in page number 48. Questions I have asked. That is activity 3. So I am used for breathing. Without me you cannot live. Write my name, that is oxygen. And what is the symbol given for the oxygen? O. Then it is used in filling the balloons. In the balloons we fill the gas that is called as a helium gas. And what they have asked the mass number of the helium. So what is the mass number? 4. They name the element present in banana. What is the element present in banana? Potassium, and the atomic number is 19. I am found in crackers. How many protons do I have? Crackers, we find in the crackers phosphorus, and the number of protons they have is 15. Then what they have asked, and the most valuable element, who am I? That is carbon, and they have asked what is, how many mass number is for that? Mass number is 12. Okay children, and above that you can find a chart there, that is hydrogen H, helium He, lithium Li, beryllium Be, boron B, C carbon, N stands for nitrogen, O oxygen, F fluorine, Ne neon, Ne sodium, Mg magnesium, Al aluminium, Si silicon, P phosphorus, S stands for sulfur, Cl chlorine, Ar stands for argon, K potassium, and Ca stands for calcium, and they have given for each and everything atomic number, mass number, protons, electrons and neutrons, everything is given there, and I have given the answers for these questions. And read this lesson children, and whatever I have given, learn children. Okay, so with this we are finishing the lesson, and in the other class we'll start with the new lesson children. Thank you.